Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another game from Wing Cloud franchise, from Sakura franchise, Sakura Magical Girls. Unfortunately, I couldn't show a super short intro which basically shows the title of the game because for some reason when I started recording at that moment the game shut off. Hopefully it won't be happening during the game, so let us begin! Sakura Magical Girls.
About time you showed up! There's a lot that needs to be done, you know.
Well, that's a nice way to say hello. Too bad I can't really say anything back. The manager is friends with my dad, so I'd rather not cause any trouble there.
I heard from your dad that you were a bit of a delinquent. Some hard work ought to knock that out of you.
This guy is going to be a pain. I can only force a smile. Yes, sir.
That doesn't sound very sincere. Listen, you caused trouble for the customers and you're out of here.
I'd stay just because it's a really nice place. At least from the first sight.
And we wouldn't want that to happen, would we?
Unfortunately, we wouldn't. I need the job. I know where you're coming from, Taichi. I know that. I had to borrow a bit of money from my dad and I want to pay him back as soon as possible. Okay, I don't know that part. At least he's not charging interest. Makes sense.
Now then, do you need a tour? Surely a delinquent could appreciate work in a high-class resort like this.
Yes, of course. The truth is that I hate the sort of people you find at these places. But not much I can do about that.
Follow me then.
Alright, I'm following. After perhaps the most boring tour of my life, the manager finally takes me to the hotel lobby. How anyone could make a high-class resort boring is beyond my comprehension.
Now then, I'm going to give you a very important job. You're going to be on clean-up duty to begin with. Don't screw it up.
I'm tempted to start grinding my teeth. How could I possibly screw that up? Yes, sir.
Good.
Oh, now I can actually do something like that. New mouse, ladies and gentlemen, so I can do tricks like going back. Alright. He walks off. Wait, where are the cleaning things?
I gave you the tour. You should be able to work that one out yourself. Or weren't you paying attention? Good luck.
He wanders off to some other part of the resort, leaving me to fend for myself. If I didn't have to put up with him, I probably would have punched him out by now. It's going to take me a while to pay off what I owed my dad. I just hope that the manager doesn't drive me insane before I get there. That's why you mean to be strong mentally, man. I know that. Going to the back rooms, I managed to find what I need after a bit of searching. A mop and a bucket. Thanks for nothing. I'm not a fan of nepotism, but at least I have a chance to pay off what I owe my dad. How many times are you going to repeat that? I would have preferred something like bricklaying or construction work. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe it is paid better, but the future things that might be happening to your body, oh man, I don't think you would appreciate that. Anywho, beggars can be choosers though. Most employers wouldn't want to hire a delinquent like me. My high school marks weren't exactly the best either. As I continue to mop, I can't help but notice how barren it feels. I know that it's not a busy hour for resort, but it's also strangely silent around here. Ah well, it doesn't really matter. Wait! There is some sort of weird stuff on the floor. I reach down and touch it, noticing that it's sticky. Okay, who did this? Who left a mess on the floor? I said it before I can stop myself. Angrily mumbling under my breath, I obliterate the dirty spot with my mop. There. Instant notice that there is more of it leading down the hallway. Come on, really? I'm not even going to hide how pissed off I am. Someone's ruining the floors I just cleaned. But how did they get past me if that's the case? I should follow the trail and see where it leads. Alright, whoever you are, you can come out now. I clean up the trail as I go. Hopefully I can just let them know to knock it off. It's then I notice a strange squishing noise. Hey, whoever's making that noise, find somewhere more private to do it. No response, just more noise. Fine, if that's how it's going to be. As soon as I turn the corner, I see it. What the hell? It's like a big mass of blue jelly. It quivers and oozes across the floor, slowly sliding along it and leaving a nasty mess in its wake. What the hell is this thing? Slowly I take a step toward it. It immediately reacts, moving a little bit closer to my location. Whatever this thing is, it seems to react to movement. I need to get away from it, but I need to move more slowly enough that it won't move towards me. It's then that my foot slips out from under me. Damn! I forgot about the slime trail it left. Landing my back, I am winded for a moment. It immediately senses me and begins to crawl towards me where I landed. I manage to scramble back on my feet, but the thing's on top of me. My first instinct is to punch it. I can throw a pretty hard right hook when I want to, but all my fist does is get trapped uselessly in its mass. I struggle to free my arm, but whatever this thing is, it's too strong for me. In fact, it's actually pulling me in. With my free arm, I desperately try to grab anything to help me free myself. With that failing me, I grab the mop and try to hit the thing with it. Wait, it's actually recoiling from me? The dripping of cold, soapy water from the mop seems to make it retreat from me. It still has let go of my armful. As it's retreating, it's actually drawing me along with it. The slippery ground makes it impossible for me to keep my footing too. I make one last desperate grab for my bucket. Hot, dirty water splashes everywhere, hitting the jelly thing. It finally lets go of my arm, giving me a chance to get off my feet again. I grab the bucket with both hands and throw the entire contents of the bucket on it. Reeling from the water, it slides as fast as it can away from me. You better run! I clean up the mess later. It disappears around the corner. At last, we have cornered you. You will not escape justice! What? I turn around the corner to see what is happening. Hello there. A strange blonde girl stands in front of a slime. Her outfit, well, I've never seen anyone wear something like that before. Hot pink and showing off her boobs shamelessly. In her hands, a brightly colored wand twirls around. Sparkles and love hearts seem to paint the very air as she wields it. For a moment, I'm just stunned at the sight. So stunned that I forget about the slime. I must have sensed danger as it's trying to move away from her as fast as possible. Behold the power of love! With this magical wand I will erase all sadness and evil from this world. Be gone, evildoer! From the tip of her wand, a huge flash of light erupts from it, blinding me for a moment. When I opened them again, the only thing which I could describe as a pink laser blast is slime. The sheer force of the beam shears it in half, destroying any cohesion it might have had. Despite of the devastating attack, it's still trying to weakly slip away. Oh, it's still alive! It must be an especially wicked slime. Leave it to me! It's then that someone else steps in. Whoa. Nice. This time it's a redhead. Her outfit is every bit as ridiculous as the blonde girls with rainbows and showing off her body as much as possible. Her wand seems to have a trail of rainbows. As she swings it around, the tip of her wand seems to have a gigantic energy ball forming on its tip. It grows and grows until it's a massive humming ball. With my power, I'll erase evil from this world! Feel the unrelenting might of love and friendship! Love and friendship are the last thing that come to mind when you see her wielding that wand like some sort of energy hammer. I back off as she begins to charge for the slime. In spite of what happened before, I feel almost sorry for the damn thing. As she brings the wand down, the ball detonates into a gigantic sphere of light. Any trace of slime is completely erased from the area. The two of them are still standing there and don't seem like they've noticed me. Maybe I should walk away before they know I'm here. Oh, there is someone here! Hello! She waves enthusiastically at me. Okay, that's how magical girls should look. Not some freaking lollies. That's right. Here you have the example of how magical girls should look. Exactly. Anyway. Oh! Someone actually saw that? We will have to erase his memories! Sorry, but could you stand still for a moment? Her wand begins to charge up again. I'm not waiting for around for this. Bolting down the hole, I move before she can use it. Hey! Where are you going? He's running away! I'd run as well. Come on, erasing memories? I want to cherish those memories for forever. So, right now I'm on my break. And now that I think about it, I need to click something in Harem Heroes. Yes, I know, I hate harems. And I said this a lot of times, but this game is freaking good for a browser game. It's super easy and yeah. Anyway, I'm on my break now. I have no idea what the hell all of that was about. Was that magic? That's the only thing that comes to mind. And what was she going to do to me? It sends a shiver down my spine just to think about it. I'm not going to say that I'm a coward or anything, but there is no way in hell that I could put up a fight against those monsters. Sorry. At least they cleaned up any trace of that slime. The manager wouldn't have let her to the end of it if the floors were dirty. Don't get me wrong, they were hot. They were really hot. I think there's a heap of craziness to go with it. Depends on the level of craziness, okay? There is a level of craziness that is acceptable. Perhaps it would be best thing to forget about all of that. We are not forgetting. They were hot. You look like you're thinking hard about something. If it's about us, you won't have to worry about that soon. You're a quiet one, aren't you? Get the hell away from me, you two! I scrumped my feet and put my hands in front of me. Whoa, there's no need to be like that. I saw what you two can do, and I don't want that happening to me. Then let me just erase your memories peacefully. Now, that slime looked like it was fleeing from him. Yes, it was. Even though I don't use magic. Now that you mention it. Whatever it is you two are involved in, I don't want anything to do with it. But if you can fight those evil creatures, then you have an obligation to join us. Okay, listen here, I'm a guy. I'm not going to become a freaking magical girl. That is not an option. Unless it's possible to become a magical boy. Anyway.
That is true! You seem to have talent for it.
Yeah, throwing a bucket of hot water at something. Seriously. Look, I think that if you're going to rope me into this, you at least owe me an explanation.
What is there to explain? We destroy evil creatures with the power of love.
Okay, that death laser is supposed to be the power of love.
What else would it be?
Okay, that expression you just made definitely says it's not the power of love. But that slime
Was an evil creature, which is why the laser destroyed it. We must eliminate all evil from this world. You have nothing to fear from us if you do not conspire with evil.
Any sane person would be afraid. I'm not really considering myself 100% sane. So, let's go with it. I'm a bit of a rough guy, but there is no way in hell that I'd be stupid enough to mess with these two. Yes, you would be.
So, how did you make the slime run from you?
I threw hot water on it.
That does not sound like any technique I have heard of before.
It's... yeah, technique, sure. That's because I don't have magical powers or anything like that. It got a hold of my arm and I just did everything I could make to let it go.
The truth is that you should not even be able to see that slime.
This is also true.
Perhaps we need to take you somewhere where we can properly assess your abilities.
Please don't. I just work at this place and I really need the job.
If money is a problem, we can put you through to our employer.
Someone actually pays these two to run around and do this? I'm in. Look, I can't quite... wait, that's not... Quit without the E at the end. I can't quit this job and help you vanquish evil or whatever it is that you do.
There is no reason why you can't move, is there? We are currently working in this area and we'll need all the help we can get.
This is very true. There's also a lot of accumulated evil here.
Unless we eliminate it, all sorts of bad things will happen to the people here. Maybe even the end of the world.
I just look at the both of them. Fine. As long as it doesn't interfere with my job.
We will find a way to let you juggle both, don't worry.
You don't have to worry about things. Okay, I have a lot of to worry about, you know.
Come on, you're never going to get anywhere with that sort of attitude. Be positive.
Okay, don't tell me what to be.
You've got a bit of a fun streak to you. I like it.
Whatever. So, how much of my time is this going to take?
Not much. You will just have to clean up some slimes and trim some vines.
There is vines now?
We'll explain about this later. For now, we must return to our duties.
Right, you go do that. Okay, is it me or... Is it just me or... God damn it, I can't form the words. Am I the only one basically that likes the fact that those sleeves they wear are not the same? And the same can be said about the leg covers, which for some reason I don't remember the name of. It's not a stocking. God damn it. I forgot. Okay, let's go with the stockings. No, but it's not that. God damn it, why do I not remember that now? Ah, whatever. But I like... They don't match, okay? Anyway.
What was your name, by the way?
Now you're going to ask me that?
Well, yeah, I have to ask eventually. It would be awkward if we didn't know your name at this point.
Taichi.
I'm Yuki. And I'm Hikari.
Wait. Hikari. There was Hikari in one of the Sakura games. Hikari, Sakura... Spirits? No, Sakura Angels. Right, it was Sakura... Yeah, okay. You two look different. But, well... So, I think this is the first time where Winged Cloud used the same name for a different character. Pretty sure that Hikari... The name Hikari is the first one so far that appeared again. For the amount of games we've been through, well, I'd say that's something else. I mean, to be able to come up with so many names, you people are some talented people. That's not good English. Anyway, let's continue.
We are both magical girls. Wherever there is evil, the two of us work together to undo it. The destruction of soul is our creed.
Okay, you told me that much already.
It's fun to introduce myself that way. Are you always like this with your job?
Not really. The manager is a pain, but I have to put up with it. All I can do is grit my teeth and say yes.
I see. Well, we'll not keep you for much longer. Yep, I can already sense more evil gathering together just north of us. We must go and destroy it. Until next time, Taichi. We'll be seeing you soon.
The two of them seemingly fly off in an instant, leaving a shadow of sparkles and floating glowed hearts in their wake. Don't just go and decide these things on your own. Maybe I should have just let them erase my memories. Then again, they said I could see those things when I shouldn't be able to. So would I just run into the same problem again? And maybe having two jobs instead of one would be the way to go. The debt I owe to my dad isn't getting any smaller. But it's also not getting any bigger, so that's good. After that nonsense, I finally got back to my normal job. Of course, the first thing that stupid manager does is time me to clean up the messiest room he could find. What the hell even happened in here before I got here? Whatever it was, it sure did leave a mess everywhere. I'm tempted just to bleach the whole lot of it to make sure that it's all disinfected. Okay, I don't want to know what's happened there. Damn it, why are people so filthy? I can't help but complain to myself as I work. As much as I hate this work, it's helping to distract me from any thoughts of those magical girls. Those ones, there's no way that love could possibly be a massive pink laser of death, right? Or some kind of orb hammer of destruction. Either way, I have a feeling that my problems aren't going to end here.
Oh, hey!
Oh,
hey, Taichi.
The manager bumbles into the room.
Not a bad job.
He looks around the room with those two lines of his.
You missed a spot here.
I see a small amount of dust on the tip of his finger.
We have standards here. If you want to stay around, you're going to have to do a better job.
I can just tell this prick is enjoying every moment of mocking me like this. Yeah, sir, sure, I'll fix right away.
Good. We'll make a decent worker out of you yet.
As he walks out of the room, I can't help but curse a little bit under my breath. When's the last time that fat idiot did any hard work around here? I mean, he's a manager, so he's probably never done that. The physical work, I mean. He has different tasks, right? Anyway, all he does is walk around and see if employees are doing what they are supposed to. I bet I could do a better job at that. Well, who knows? A second to think, Angry Fox, I need a pot plant in the corner of the room. Was that always there? I don't think I saw it when I walked in earlier. I ran my finger along the edge of the pot, noticing how much dust has settled on it. Some of the soil in the pot got shaken out too. Now, who would be dumb enough to put a pot plant in a hot room? As I begin to clean up the mess, I hear a slight rustling from the plant. Wait a minute. What kind of plant is this anyway? It seems to have a long vines draped across. I trail off as the thought of vines enters my head. Uh-oh. The rustling begins to grow louder. I suddenly jump back from the pot. Vines burst out from the pot, snaking their way all over the room. They quickly find their way to me, bending my arms and preventing me from moving. Damn it! So this thing is some sort of accumulated evil. It's not as strong as this slime, but I'm still trying to pull back against it. On top of everything else, it's making a huge mess of the whole room. Get off me, you stupid plant! I can't see anything in there which will help me against this pot plant.
It looks like you're having some trouble. You don't help with that overgrown daisy?
Oh no, another weirdo is about to appear. I'm fine, thanks.
It certainly doesn't look like that. There is no shame having a little help. To get something off, is there?
It's and I see the owner of the voice. Whoa. Hot. Really hot. You are my goal. In spite of the vines pulling me in, I can't help but stare. Her attire is quite unlike the other two, but no less skimpy. And what I feel from her is entirely different too. The other two had a distinctly innocence to them. There is something a bit darker to this one. Okay, that's true. Darkness corrupt man. Right now, I guess I got corrupted here. Anyway, waves and spirals of purple light radiate from her. I slowly circling the room. When the vines come to contact with them, they begin to wither. She smiles confidently as more and more light and sparkles her.
With those I have bound in my service, I'll terminate wickedness from this world. The shadows belong to us, they are our servants. With my might I will bind those who torment us, and make them into our allies.
A wave of force echoes through the room, throwing everything into disarray. The vines smoothly retreat back into their pot, but it's too late. Whatever she did, it caused them to wilt and shrivel. The plant inside the pot is surely dead now. She calmly puts her hands down and surveys the room.
A clean beginning. I do so like it when they're submissive. God damn it, she's hot.
Right. I'm about to leave the room before she steps in front of me.
Going somewhere, boy? Do you have something you need to finish?
Who the hell are you calling boy?
Acting so tough, huh? You're just adorable.
Look at the mess you just caused!
Aren't you grateful to your savior? I'll have to punish you if you don't start behaving better.
Don't do anything else.
Or what, boy? What are you going to do? To tell me how you plan to stop me.
Damn it, just stop it already. I'll have to clean up this room again. She clicks her fingers. Everything eventually goes back to where it was. Okay, I guess that's solved then.
Now you're in my debt. And my first request is for you to listen to what I have to say.
Look, I'd love to, but I don't have another break for a while.
Don't worry, I can talk to people just the right way to get you a break.
Okay, fine, and go to that. Or something. Alright, so she's talking, and I guess we will be able to get a break in the next episode. For now, hope you enjoyed it, and we shall continue Sakura Magical Girls tomorrow. Bye bye!